Now, Mr. Nkabinde, what was his involvement in the operations of SAPS? Because he will be a chief of staff and operate at that level of the ministry. But the impression we get is that he was now interfering with the admin issues that do not necessarily need a political office to be involved.
Yeah, he would, Honorable Chair, he would interact with during meetings, when we have meetings with the ministers.
And he didn't, outside the meetings, he didn't get involved in the giving officials instructions or anything of that sort?
Yeah, no, from the SAPS side, I'm not aware of, but from where he was worked once at IPID, I'm not sure. I wouldn't know.
And then Brown Mogosi, was he ever involved with the SAPS operations or interference of any kind?
No, what I know of, as I said, the first time Honorable Chair heard of the name Brown Mogosi was from General Mkhwanazi when he raised matters, and I said no, let's investigate it, and we investigated, because when he got involved, that's when he was alerting General Mkhwanazi about the Mbangeni search that was done at the prison by the members of SAPS. So it was at that juncture that he did speak to me about Brown Mogosi. He bring back an incident that happened long ago, which actually was resolved long ago by myself, of the Mbangeni search of a prison warder's house.
What is so difficult with issuing out security clearance to people like General Mkhwanazi? Because he says it's not of his own fault. There are many others who are awaiting to get security clearance, and it looks like at the intelligence, a crime intelligence or intelligence office, there are some people who are just deliberately holding clearance certificates for certain individuals.
Yeah, Honorable Chair, one of the reforms that we are doing is in that environment to reform. We do not say if somebody is not supposed to get, must get. However, those that qualify to get, they should get. But yes, I picked up that there are problems, and General Khumalo was attending to those problems that were in that environment. So now I will take it further. I'm taking it further with the new DIFCOM, with a view to bring reforms in that environment. And the reforms doesn't mean they must dish out willy-nilly security clearances, but all we are saying is they must do it proper, because somewhere there is, they do things in the wrong way. For example, you would recall that there was an issue about the security clearance of General Khumalo, which was, they said, was issued within a week, which is a lie. General Khumalo started the security clearance in 2018, and it was only finalized that time. And there is nothing wrong if I or any of the commanders saying, how far are you with so and so security clearance? They say, no, in a week we'll finalize it. Okay, no, finalize and let us know. There's nothing wrong with that. But then also there is a Major General Madondo who was there in crime intelligence, which they refused him the security clearance, and which was wrong, because before that, the same directorate did issue him with a security clearance, Because, for example, they say you have a, let's say, a case of assault some years ago when he was still a sergeant or a constable. And that case is expunged, and well, he was found guilty, dealt with it, whatever, he paid fine. And later, when he was a brigadier, they issued issued him with the security clearance. And when it expires, now you can't come and raise the reason that I don't give you now because 30 years or 35 years ago, you had an assault case, whereas you did the issue after that. So those were the disparities that we picked up, and hence I think it was himself, General Madondo, and General Khan, security clearance, that we referred to our other sister department to deal with that. So, but we are reforming that section with a view to, well, it's not the only one, but it's a number of areas that we need to reform in that environment.
Will you agree with a proposal that